I'm Dr. Levitt with Levitt Medical Aesthetics, and today we're talking about the Evolve. So Evolve is a device that does both fat reduction and muscle stimulation as well as skin tightening all in the same treatment. So typically you'd have to use one device to get rid of fat, something like Cool Sculpting or True Sculpt, and you'd get something like M Sculpt for muscle sculpting, but this does all of them in one treatment. You can use it pretty much anywhere below the neck. So we do it a lot for abs or flanks. You can do it on butt, thighs. So we set up a membership program for Evolve where you'd pay for starting at 3 months at a time. And then with that, you can do one treatment every week. So by the end, you could actually do up to 12 treatments. So you could do, for example, like abs 6 times and then flank 6 times, or you could do abs, flanks, and butt, or whatever it is you want to do. So by the end, you'd get much better results because you have multiple treatments of multiple areas, all for about the price of 1 or 2 treatments you get somewhere else. So if we're doing fat, it feels warm. It gets pretty warm, but it shouldn't be. It's never uncomfortably hot. It should just feel kind of like a hot stone massage. For the muscle stimulation, feels like your muscle's contracting. So it can be really mild that you barely feel it at all, or we can have it contract pretty hard. And it really just feels like if you do a crunch and just hold it and it gets sore, and you'd want to let it go, but the machine doesn't necessarily let it go. So that's what it feels like, but it's very customizable and you can turn it up or down as you want. You could see results, especially with the muscle stimulation, in as few as one treatment, but we're never gonna do one treatment, which is why we have the package. So normally for the fat, we'd recommend doing 4 to 6. Same thing with the muscle stimulation. For really any single area, for one area you want to do 4 to 6 treatments a week apart. And by the end of that, you should start to see results. However, the best results, especially with the fat reduction, come at about 3 to 6 months. There's no downtime. You'll have a couple red marks on your stomach if we do, or wherever we treat, you'll have some red marks. They'll go away within about a half hour or so. And then if you really go at it with the muscle stimulation, you might be a little sore, just like you went to the gym. But other than that, there's no downtime. So with all of the non-invasive body contouring devices, you can only get so much. So it does give really good results and it's going to be noticeable results, but you're not going to get the results of liposuction. So if you really want to get rid of, if you have a lot of fat and you really need to get rid of a lot of fat, or if you have a lot of excess skin, you might be a better candidate for surgical options. But if your expectations are realistic and you don't necessarily care to get rid of all of it, you just want to look a little better, feel a little more comfortable, then you'd be a good candidate. For the muscle sculpting, really anyone, even if you're already in good shape. There's people that, they have definition in their abs, but they just can't quite get the 6-pack, and this can help get you there. So if you have any questions about Evolve, you can give us a call, or you can go on our website at levittmedicalaesthetics.com.